but yeah, you just want to gain some confidence.
Colts in the nickel set on third.
Why, Tony. Here we go, let's go. Hey, 18, what's that?
Shotgun now, first round. This connects with Schultz. And this one's going to move him all the way down to the 25-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
18, what's that?
To the air yet again, it's Stroud. On target to his back, Joe Mixon. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans capitalize on that turnover and take the lead. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. Fairbairn connects on the extra point. And the Texans will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Ready.
So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10.
Here we go. Hey, smash Bronco. 19, 18, Pioneer. 19, Lion.
They'll start this series with an option left. And they're going to get to him right along that midfield strike, Brock, as he's set out. Gain 15 there. That is good for an Indianapolis first down. Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already at midfield.
Go! Hawk! Hawk 70, go!
To the air on this first down, Richardson. Isn't moving up, they're able to drop it. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
It's a 10-yard loss. Brings up
60 Eagles!
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. Third down coming up.
He was covered by Henry Toho.
19 tight. Let's go. Check smash. Panther 60, 79 Broncos.
Third and long for him here. He's going deep. He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play. Jar it loose, incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. So that brings up 4th and long. And that's going to pin them as deep as it can go. They're going to be set up inside their own 5-yard line. Texans to the line. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They'll begin with a run by Mixon. Boy, were they ready to try and stick him here for the safety. As it stands, he's only able to maybe get back to the 2.
That right there, my friends, is exactly the kind of pressure and intensity you expect from a defense each of these next 2 snaps as well. They want to keep you pinned right there against your own end zone and force you into a very risky punt.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. That's DeMario Davis. And they're going to score. Pick 6, Indianapolis. Kicking team on to try the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Colts tie this game 7-7. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Nice starting spot for the Texans here. They're about set. 1st and 10.
All right. 18.
Fresh off the pick, here's Stroud. Throw right side, Dell has it. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And it'll be a first down, Texans.
Go.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, a give to Mixon. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Kenny Moore there to make the stop.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Throwing is Stroud. Short pass brought in. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. Give him 13 on that play. And it'll be first down, Houston.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Why Tony? Buggy.
Stroud to throw on first down. That's incomplete left side.
That's a pretty cool look right there of the kind of coverage you're going to see when you play man-to-man. On that down and distance, you've got to be sharp on the outside. That DB certainly was.
Here we go. Love it. 18. That's it. Hey, Uno.
Stroud to throw again on second. And again, it's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back, and 2 straight incompletions. It made this third down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Here we go. 18. That's it. Throw.
Throwing on third down. Stroud. That's caught. This is Kirk. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him, only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
First and 10, a run to Mixon. He's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you've got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
Here's Stroud. And they'll get him down right along the line, so no gain is how we'll end the opening quarter. 1 quarter down in this all-AFC South contest. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Lucas Oil Stadium after this. Quite the drive they're putting together here, partner. This is the 9th play of inch as they get set for 3rd and 6.
18.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And this one does not go far. Offense up to the line fast. Stroud gonna go on 4th down. He's got it. That's gonna be a 1st and more. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans take a 2nd quarter lead. It's a Christian Kirk touchdown. Point after, up and good by Fairbairn. And the Texans break that tie and now lead by 7. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set 1st and 10.
Bronco 80. Cougar 19. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. 18 Pioneer. Warriors 70.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Forced out to his right. He'll fire it deep back towards the middle. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Get it. Let go.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he cuts it back right. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. That one naps him 33 yards and a new set of downs, too. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Let's go. Panther 11. Panther 11.
Richardson now. Throwing to the back of the end zone. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down.
Ready.
Straight ahead with Taylor. And this one does not get close. He stopped after 3. That's going to bring up fourth down. And the Colts will try for 3. Out comes their field goal unit. It's 44 yards here from the left hash. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
A dependable kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
And he'll take a knee in the end zone for a touchback. The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
18.
Shotgun snap, they'll throw. This is complete to Schultz. And he'll get it up to the 44.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Tony. 18. What's that? Hey, uno more.
To the air, Stroud. Has a man downfield. It's Collins. Now here he goes, down the right sideline. And he's going to be sent out of bounds on a play that sends them all the way down into the red zone. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Here we go.
Houston.
Mixon does not score. They not only stop him, they backed him up a couple of yards. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9, all the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
11. Hey, south.
From the gun, Stroud. And this is going to be a Houston touchdown. The Texans now lead by 10. It's a Christian Kirk touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Fairbairn connects on the extra point. And the Texans drive their lead to 11. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set 1st and 10. It's an option right that begins this drive. Oh, Richardson fumbled it. And the Texans grab it. And they can't cobble a return together, but they do have the football. They've got it on their side of the field.
There are so many fundamental details play the quarterback position, especially in the pocket. But you get loose, you make a nice little run, you get in the open field, Gotta have the fundamentals to tuck that ball away. QB doesn't, defender knocks it out. Huge turn of events.
And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. And it's going to be 2nd and 3 when we return from our 2-minute warning. More from Lucas Oil Stadium after this. 2nd and 3 now. Stroud. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays, discussing them, and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense. Not on that one.
Stroud now on 3rd. Another drop. The last 2 plays both should have been intercepted, but neither could be brought in. However, Brock, they do at least force this 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Stroud now on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
You know, kid, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Absolutely fires this one right side. Ooh, almost a throw that cost him. Defender had it in his hands. He dropped it. It's incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, they just couldn't quite hang on.
2nd and 10. Again, it's Richardson. Still has some space inside the 35. And he's down to almost... Nope. They're going to give him the 30 here. Colts operating from the hurry-up, rushing back to the line.
And the Colts, first down.
Richardson will do it himself. He's got it in the red zone. It's an Indianapolis touchdown! The Colts making a one-score game before halftime. It's an Anthony Richardson touchdown. Well, we all knew somebody was running with it there, and when the defender started flowing towards the back, he made the right call that he would be the one to run it in.
Yeah, he sure did. I think if he hands that off, this play does not end in a touchdown, but in a collision for his running back.
Yeah.
So not only is that running back thinking his quarterback, the rest of the guys are celebrating for that decision.
Raleigh set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Nice starting spot for the Texans here. They're about set. 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Connects downfield, on target to Dell. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their first. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
South. Buggy. Look the hot.
Shotgun now for Stroud. Schultz with the catch. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it'll be a 1st down, Texans.
Tony.
And the Texans, first down.
Stroud off of play action. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Try getting it to Nico Collins. So that brings up 2nd down. Another look for him, Brock, and hey, why not with the way he's playing so far? But this time, just couldn't hang on.
I think you'll see coordinators at times, Kate, get away from something that's working. I like that they go back to him. Make them defend him and stop him. They did that time. My hunch is they'll look for that receiver again today.
They'll come up on 1st and 10.
All right.
It's a gain of 17 yards.
Working inside the red zone. Finds him over the middle. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made.
Well, we saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Chased out to his right. Travis hit, the ball is out. And the offense gets it back. They're going to be set up at the 2. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Ooh, so close to a big play defensively there, Brock. But now these guys got to stay out there. They were unable to bring in the fumble. They just forced.
They do got to bring a little bit of juice, but kind of like a boxer when they get a guy cut, they know. Man, if I get that first cut, I can make them bleed. And you get that ball out the first time, I guarantee you, I promise you, those guys are thinking they'll get it the next.
Route to the right, route to the right. Route to the right.
Back to throw, Stroud. And this is going to be a Houston touchdown. The Texans will add to their lead at the end of the half. Nico Collins with the touchdown. Point after, up and good by Fairbairn. And the Texans make it a 10-point ball game. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So no return this time. Let's see if they run a play or if they just decide to kneel out the half. They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. Looking to throw. He put everything he's got behind it. Another turnover. This time it's an interception. Christian Gonzalez has it. And the Texans make the defensive stand and come through with a turnover in the final moments of the half. I don't know what to be impressed by most, Brock. How effortless he made it look to throw it that deep, or how effortless the cover man made it look to get that far down there and haul in the interception.
Oh, we just marvel at both of them. You call a deep pass like that again on the next play, it could go to the end zone. But this time, it is a takeaway.
High-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set 1st and 10.
Let's go. 19, 18. Mustang 19. Ready?
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Taylor going downfield. It's caught. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line.
4 yards. That's good for a Colts. 1st down.
Ready?
Looks like they're going option keeper on 1st and 10. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Kalen Bullock up to make the stop.
It may not show up as much on the old stat sheet, just a short little QB run, but what that does, Kate, is so important. Keeps that defense honest, and in particular, those defensive linemen, those cleats in the ground, they're not just coming after you in the pocket. Now they've got to think about you as a runner as well.
No luck finding his receiver that time. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
19 Lions.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He beams one, deep right side. Catch is made in close. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
70 Timberwolves. 70 Lions.
1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
They'll try and punch it in. And That right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal.
A loss of 3.
Not sure if it was a missed assignment on the line, a dominant play on his part, or maybe a little bit of both, Kate, but look at those dudes down there defensively. Man, they are fired up after that stick behind the line.
Now a toss play, Taylor. And they take it across the goal line for an Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts cut into the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. PAT effort coming up. The point after splits the uprights. And the Colts cut it to a field goal game. Ball is set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Wanting to start the drive with Mixon. He'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffled around here in the playbook. I'm a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Keeping it with Mixon. For a second, we both thought he'd get the first, but he winds up being just shy of a gain of 8. 3rd down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Here we go, 3rd and less than a yard.
Oh, 18. What's that? White Tony.
Here's Stroud now. He's got it, complete to Collins. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
1st and 10 now from the 46. Running with Mixon out of the gun. He takes it down to the 33. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And it'll be 1st down Houston.
And the Texans.
18. What's that? Flat.
On the ground again with Mixon. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend. The centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
That's another quick hitter. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
2nd and 3 now.
Here we go. 18. What's that? 19 Texans.
Stroud completes it quick. And the stop is made after a gain of 6. That's going to make it 1st and goal.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Breaking the huddle. Here's 1st and goal.
What's that? 18.
They're going to run here. It's Mixon. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front.
Yes, and everybody in the huddle and on the sidelines sure want a little bit more from that run, but you didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot. You can't wait to see what they do here with 2nd and goal.
Hey, Hey, south. 11. Hey, uno more.
Now it's Stroud. Brought in. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Anticipating the pass, defense out there and dime. It's 3rd and goal.
Oh, okay. At 18, watch out.
He finds it right side. And he's close, Brock, but it looks like he's out just a little bit short. Good efforts, but now they've got a choice to make on 4th down.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
And a completion not in the cards on that 4th and goal. They passed off 3 points, and they'll wind up with none.
You go for it on 4th down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost him the possession.
And he's brought down after a solid gain on what's going to be the final play of the quarter. So we're through 3 here. It's the Colts ball. They're down on the scoreboard, but things not out of hand yet. Seven yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Zone read, handoff to Taylor. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
Richardson now on 1st and 10. Flushed out of the pocket. He's going to let this go deep down the right side of the field. He's got it inside the 25. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset. They'll say hello to the red zone after that big play, huh? As they get set for 1st and 10.
Kennedy Lions. 18, Pioneer. Go.
In the red zone on 1st. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So 2nd down coming up.
Panther 11, Panther 11. Ready.
Back to the air. It's Richardson. On the move, headed right. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a 1st down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
And he's going to score a touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts take a 4th quarter lead. It's an Anthony Richardson touchdown. One right down the middle. And the Colts take a 4-point lead.
32, Texans 28.
The Colts ready to kick this one away, and away we go once more. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Nice starting spot for the Texans here. They're about set. 1st and 10.
Oh, 18, that's it. Texas.
To the air, Stroud. Low finding his back. Mixon. They'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Staying between the tackles with Mixon. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
The only thing I can say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards. Run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
18. That's it.
From the gun, Stroud. Completes it downfield to Kirk. Well, he's finally down to put a stop to this one, but a notable chunk of yardage broken off of that game.
Such a terrific job by the receiver. You can't give that route away. You got to run a curl. And the best like curl and go, hook and go, out and up guys, Kate, they run that initial route full speed. He did. Got the defense to bite. The play went right over his head.
A give to Mixon up the middle. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Indy. Texans losing by 4. First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Here he is to throw. This is complete to Schultz. And he's touched down about 5 yards shy of that first down marker. Now we'll get a timeout from the Colts. That's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
On the quick, right?
Here he is to throw. This connects with Schultz. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. Timeout Indianapolis. That's its 2nd. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first.
And the Texans first down.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. Now a give to Mixon. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3. The Colts take a timeout. That's their last one. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
2nd and 6. At the Colts 9-yard line.
18. That's it.
Now the give to Mixon. And 2nd down only works out for a yard. The drive. This is going to be 3rd and 5 to go.
Here we go. 18. That's it.
Looking to throw it. Cut in the goal line. And he's out of bounds. It looks like they might have a shot block, but they're going to be left 2 yards short now. It's 4th down.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line. You feel good about it. It's going in the hole. But you never want to leave it short.
Hands are tied. Got to have it on this 4th down.
All right. 18. That's it.
Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. They've got to go for it in this spot, Brock. This is 4th down.
Right, Tony. Wow, what's that? Hey, Uno Mars.
Desperation time here. Makes the catch. And he will score and give them the lead in the final minute. So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have won. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35.
Ready?
So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10.
Ready?
He'll look to throw it. Trying to push deep downfield. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And it sets up 2nd down.
Ready? Panther 60, Panther 60. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Take pass. Cup 19, Cup 19.
Setting up to pass. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. That was intended for Deebo Samuel. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a 1st down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Go.
Desperation time here on 4th. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
You know, these 4th down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
Running left is Mixon. And he can't escape, Brock. They lose yards, but defensively, no timeouts left to stop the clock and take advantage. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Running it with Mixon. Looks like he gained about 3 yards. It's also going to bring up 3rd down.